Hello, I'm Congressman Buddy Carter, and I have the honor and privilege of representing Georgia's 1st Congressional District. Although you may not have heard it in the news, we've been very busy in Washington this year. In fact, we've passed over 400 bills, making us one of the most productive Congresses since World War II. Of those 400 bills, 34 of them have hit the President's desk, and 29 of those bills have been signed into law, including one that I sponsored that ensures more government transparency and accountability. Now I'd like to share with you some of the accomplishments that we've made thus far. First of all, we passed the American Health Care Act that repeals and replaces the failed Obamacare, bringing back free market principles to our healthcare system. More competition, more choices, patient-centered healthcare. We've also passed law enforcement bills that will give resources so badly needed for our law enforcement to enforce the laws. We also passed Kate's Law, named after Kate Steinle, who was killed in San Francisco by an illegal immigrant who had been deported 5 times before. We've also passed bills dealing with our sanctuary cities, making sure that if sanctuary cities are not going to enforce our immigration laws, that they're not going to get law enforcement grants from the federal government. We also passed veterans bills, including the VA Accountability Act, as well as the Whistleblower Act. In fact, since the VA Accountability Act's been signed into law, we've had a number of employees of the VA who've either been fired or who've retired. We also passed the National Defense Authorization Act, making sure that our military and our troops have the resources and the equipment that they need to protect us. We passed the No Taxpayer Funding for Abortion Act, making sure that we're protecting those who can't protect themselves. We also passed the Choice Act, repealing most of the Dodd-Frank bill. The Dodd-Frank bill that was killing community banks. A lot of community banks in Georgia have closed because of this failed law. Community banks are so important to our small businesses. We've accomplished quite a bit this session thus far. Looking forward, we've got a lot left to do. Tax reform, getting rid of our burdensome, antiquated tax code, and bringing back a tax code that's going to be very good for Americans. It's going to make us competitive. We need to get our economy going again, and this is the way we can do it, through tax reform. We're also looking at our infrastructure, making sure that we address the needs of our country. Those are so very, very important. It's my honor and privilege to represent the 1st Congressional District of Georgia, home of Hunter Army Airfield, Fort Stewart, Kings Bay, and Moody Air Force Base, and over 65,000 veterans, our heroes. Thank you for allowing me to be your voice in Washington, D.C. God bless you, and God bless America.